Ruined!
I find the gods leave us to fend for ourselves. Tell me what you need.
True enough. You look like you can handle yourself. Filthy swine stole my prized tools, though they are worthless to them. I am ruined and...
Point me towards these thieves, and I will bring the heaven...
Praise Zeus! I am the artist, Podiklitos. Hunt down the bandits and recover my prized tools.
I am called Cassandra.
By the gods.
What?
No, nothing. Please, recover my tools.
Ella. I found your tools.
I can't believe it. Maybe you really are from all...
Yes, I am of the blood...
Amazing. Maybe those villagers from Linu Farm had it right. That is where I'm going now. And?
What can you tell me about this village?
Linu is a small region of devout villagers and farmers. Hard-working people. Very serious in their beliefs. They hired me to make them a sculpture of...
Really? Why?
They know your name and your deeds, and believe you to be the...
Why did you think I carried the blood of Olympus in my...
Your reputation precedes you. And the villagers of Linu...
Lead me to Linu Farm. I'll make sure you get there safely.
Excellent. I'm sure they will honor you with gift.
Then let's go. How did you learn of this village?
My doctrine on beauty is renowned. Village priestesses came to my home in Argos and begged me to come and fashion a figure for them.
You came all the way from Argos?
They offered good drachmi. It's not easy being an artist, you know.
What is the statue going to look like when you're done?
Well, you, I suppose.
Me?
They worship the Eagle Bearer. They told me lots of stories. A pretty fair description, though I expected you to be taller. And to have a smaller nose.
This theory of yours, who determines what is beautiful?
Math.
Math?
Exactly. Beauty is an equation derived from the commensurability of all the parts of the body. From finger to finger. Fingers to the palm and wrist. Those to the forearm and the forearm to the upper arm. And like that, to include the whole of the body.
Huh. Math.
Gratitude, friend. You saved my hide. And you've given me great reference. Let us talk to the priestess.
Good Polyklitos. You made it.
Priestess Exione. My journey was a test from the god.
Who is this?
I'm Cassandra.
The Mystios you told me about. She appeared like a bolt from Zeus and rescued me from road bandits.
The Eagle Bearer. This is...
Glad to visit.
Certainly you jest. Your deeds are carried along the winds and sung through the stars. We are but a poor village, but your being here gives us hope to cling to him.
And soon there will be a statue to capture a hint.
To have our patron walk among us and give us divine fortune is a wonder. we will be eternally blessed.
You are giving me honors I don't deserve. I am just...
Great and humble is the eagle bearer. There are many lowly servants in our village who could benefit.
Who are they?
There is a shepherdess, Herifil. You can find her near the stable south of here. Akatos, the hunter, who has a small house on the west end of the village.
Who is this shepherdess? And what's her...
Herifil tends a small herd of goats. Recently, she had a scare in the forest.
What can you tell me about the hunter?
Akatos is worried he cannot provide for the village, since he recently injured himself. Perhaps you could ease his fears.
Priestess, who is the farmer?
Menalcas fears he is cursed. A visit from the Eagle Bearer could restore his faith and purpose.
I will see what I can do for your people.
Not my people, Divine Eagle Bearer. We priestesses are but humble servants of your exalted greatness. When you have spoken to them, my sisters and I want to prepare a proper celebration for your
Τι έστι τούτο?
Yes, well, it certainly is me.
You know me! You know...
Tell me what happened.
I was herding my flock when... It was horrible. Wolves!
Did you get hurt?
No. You protected me.
I did.
I carry your totem. To pray to watch over me.
I can look for your totem.
Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Where were you attacked?
I was leading my flock to pasture through the forest south of the city. I know others have heard wolves howling there on many nights, but I took a chance.
Tell me about this totem.
It's a simple thing. An eagle of rough wood and crudely fashioned. It does not come close to capturing your divine...
I wish it had protected you better.
No! It is I who must apologize to you for losing it. I feared...
No, of course not. I'll look for your lost totem. Wolf spoor. They must den near here. Herifili must have dropped this basket when the wolves attacked. Blood trail. The pack went this way. One of Erifili's flock. Or what's left of him after the wolf's breakfast. That must be the den of the wolves that attacked Erifili's flock. Worth a look. Remarkable that a wolf dragged this bag here. Almost like it was driven. Here is the totem.
Invincible eagle-bearer. The priestess said you battled the wolves as if guided by the blood-stained air.
How did she know that?
She burns offerings of young goats to see signs of your passage. She said...
It was luck that I was able to find it. The wolves had dragged it deep into their den.
Gratitude, eagle-bearer. Would you bless it for me?
You don't need my blessing. Just watch the world around you. And you can call me
Thank you, Eagle... Cassandra.
Μεταξύ των σιτίων και η της αποθήκης θύρα ανεωγμένη.
Why have you forsaken me, Eagle Bearer? What have I done to offend all the powers on Olympus?
Forsaken you? I don't think we've ever met.
Eh? Who? You?
Yes, me. Tell me what's wrong.
I have been cursed by the gods. They speak to me all day and night, filling my head with visions and fears. I cannot work and my crops wither.
Why did the gods curse you?
I do not know what I did. I've heard the voices of the gods day and night since I took over the farm after my father passed. The voices won't let me sleep, nor rest, and the farm is...
What is the curse?
The gods speak of terrifying things. That the sky will open and drown the fields and my farm. That dark, writhing things will come from the ground and feast on my crops and on my flesh. That the earth...
I'll take a look around the farm and see if I can find out what has befallen you.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. You are of Olympus. They will listen to you.
Perhaps. But first, I must determine if this truly is the work of the gods, or if your plight is of a more earthly nature. The water in this pot reeks like the sticks. Maybe the disease is seeping into the water. This seems like an earthly cause, not a sign of the gods. These crops stink. Could that rot affect the mind? I wonder if all the crops in the silo are the same.
Πού καλυθές τούτο εστί?
These vases were dedicated to the gods. If Menalcas broke them, the gods might be angered. Demeter and Dionysus might have sickened his crops and polluted his mind. Look at this little guy. These offerings look abandoned and long neglected. Not a good way to honor Demeter or Zeus.
Just another day in the life of a mercenary.
Τι λαμβάνει η χώρα.
Menalcas is a sad case. Thinks he's been cursed by the powers that be. I told him that's ridiculous.
Why ridiculous?
Because if you wanted to punish him, you'd just smite him or have an eagle fly down and eat his eyes or the like. Huh? You wouldn't curse his harvest.
I wouldn't?
Of course not. You're the eagle bearer. Arrow of Artemis, shield of Athena, child of Zeus. Not
So Menalcas's problems are caused by...
some kind of sickness in the crops. That
I think I've seen everything. Is Menalcas affected by the gods, or is there a more earthly cause to his illness? I should talk to him.
Eagle bearer, do you know why the gods have cursed?
You have been cursed because you didn't show proper respect and let sacred artifacts fall into ruin.
What must I do to appease Chthonic Demeter and Stygian Persephone?
We need a big sacrifice to get their attention. I'll burn the silo that holds your harvest as a sign of your devotion.
If you think that is best, Eagle bearer.
Do not doubt me.
I'll get a handsome reward for killing you. They're getting away.
All that work, gone to smoke.
No one said it would be easy.
It had to be done. I confess, I do feel a bit better.
Here, what is wrong?
Are you really the high-soaring eagle bearer?
I have an eagle, Icarus, who travels with me. But sometimes it's hard to know if I'm in charge, or if he is.
So kind and humble. The grace of... Artemis and the wisdom of Athena.
Well, Priestess Hexione said you had a...
I have shamed myself. Normally I hunt for my family and to provide for the village. But the other day I slipped and wrenched my ankle badly. I can barely walk.
You are not at fault for your injury. Go on.
My daughter Myrto insisted she would go into the woods and hunt for me. She's brave, but still inexperienced.
I'll find her.
Where'd that come from?
You must be Akatos' daughter, Myrto.
Yes? Who are you?
I'm Cassandra.
The eagle better?
These woods can be dangerous for common folk. Your father grew worried at your absence and begged me to find you and keep you safe.
I can't believe it. I hope you aren't disappointed in me.
No, child. You honor your father.
I've tried to follow his lessons, but hunting is hard. I've had no luck getting the special deer meat he wants.
With a strong teacher like your father, I'm sure you know more than you think. Stay close to me, and maybe I can give you a few tips.
Thank you. You are so kind.
The trick to hunting is to find a spot where deer trails cross, and to stand quietly downwind of that.
Carter says the same thing. I forgot to check the wind.
Quietly.
Right. Sorry.
We need to get deer neck meat?
Yes, the priestesses asked Carter for it special to celebrate your arrival. He is Carter.
How do the priestesses prepare it? There we go. Deer neck for your father.
You are amazing.
I will get the rest of the meat your father needs. Why don't you head home and tell Akatos what you...
I will. Thanks.
Eaglebearer, I cannot thank you enough.
Cassandra, did you find enough meat?
The woods were generous, and Artemis guided my aim.
Do you know Artemis? You never said.
Myrto, contain yourself.
Sorry, Pater.
No, Myrto. I do not know far-shooting Artemis in the way you mean. But I know she looks kindly over hunters. Pay her respect, and you'll soon hunt as well as your father. I think that's everyone Priestess Exioni mentioned. Time to find her again.
Wondrous Eagle-Bearer. Your name and glory drop from everyone's lips.
If you insist.
However, there is one more who could benefit from your attention. Halkipi frets about her brother. In truth, he is a... here she is now. Speak to her, reassure her, and...
By the gods, it's you.
It's me.
It's you. By the gods, my...
Speak to the Eagle-Bearer, my child.
You have come to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes, of course. It's my brother, Callistratos. He's always been a bit odd, but this past year, I think the gods have cursed him. That is... I don't...
Go on. Your brother?
My brother's farm is a small way from the village. Always doing his own thing. I haven't seen him for days, but when I went to pass by, I heard terrifying noises. I think something might have happened, but I'm not brave enough to go see.
I'll take a look for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eagle-Bearer.
What can you tell me about your brother?
Callistratos always tries some new scheme or crazy idea. His last one was to breed chickens that would lay giant eggs. Each egg to feed a family, he said. And he'd sell them far and wide and be...
What do you think happened to Callistratos?
I don't know. Maybe a lion or wolf got into the farm. Terrible noises nearly scared my hair white.
Where is your brother's farm?
He has a large farmstead northeast of here. He doesn't take very good care of it, though. Always caught up in some crazy scheme.
I'll visit your brother's farm and see what's going on. he is.
Run for your life! Look all the Aries horses down upon us!
What now?
Who are you supposed to be?
The Misthios who saved your life? You...
Not sure you had to kill my...
Watch your tongue, little man. I came on behalf of your sister, who showed proper respect.
So tell her I'm fine already. Maybe I can get a gold from Masara and...
Halkipe, your brother is... something else. But he's alive.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. Yes, he is a difficult one. But you have answered... The priestesses have begun preparing a great feast in your honor for all of Linu to celebrate you. It will be magnificent.
Cassandra, Calamity. Myrto has been struck down by illness.
Take me to her.
The girl was thrilled about the idea of the festival to honor you. She was rushing about, buzzing with excitement, when she suddenly collapsed.
Please, Eagle Bearer. Can you do anything for her?
Did anyone see anything? Does she have any wounds?
No insect or snake bites, but her brow burns with fever.
What was Myrto doing when she got sick?
She was preparing the meat you brought in for the festival, per the priestess's instructions.
Where is Priestess Exioni now?
I don't know. I overheard her calling out for help, telling people not to be scared.
That's strange behavior. I'll ask around and see if anyone else knows anything. And see if I can't find the priestess.
Someone wants you dead!
Eagle Bearer, what did I do to offend you?
Nothing. I just want to know if you saw what happened.
I saw the girl steal a taste of food for your feast, and she fell ill.
She tasted it.
Yes, I'm so...
What? No, of course not.
Please, I told you all I knew about the girl stealing a bite of your feast.
Oh, Eaglebearer, do not curse me with your...
What? Why would I...
Your anger is well storied. We seek only to please you, and like that this...
What did Myrto do?
I could not say. I only know that Exioni called Myrto a wrongdoer, and said you had punished her for her transgressions as a warning to us all.
That is ridiculous. Grey hair, where can I find the priestess Exioni? You must know.
The priestess and her sisters have a secluded retreat. None know where it is, for it is hidden from common eyes. I cannot say more for risk of offending them or you.
Those women do not speak for me. Tell me now, or I'll get angry.
Yes, yes. They appear from...
Time to have words.
Giddy up.
This area will be well.
You're strong.
Exioni, why did you flee from the...
I left to consult with my sisters. We needed to understand why the poor girl was struck down.
Did Lenu offend the divine eagle bearer somehow?
Or are we being tested by greater powers of Olympus?
Are the gods...
I don't want to play games. Please, tell me what you know so I can...
Of course, beloved eagle.
We prayed for an answer, and it was delivered.
In the sacred cave, there is a plant that can save her. But it is too dangerous for us, mere mortals, to descend into. I'll go get it.
Ανάκρουσε πρίμναν.
By Zeus! That's a beast! The priestesses expect me to become bear shit? I like it. First the bear, then the plant. Priestesses were hoping for a martyred god, and not a pissed-off Mystios. Got it. Wait. This plant is nothing but pig feed. It won't do anything. Malaka! I killed your bear.
You're here.
You're alive. Very much so. And angry. You better have an antidote for...
Or what?
Shut your lying, filthy mouths! You poisoned Myrto to try to hurt me, and then when I found you, you tried to feed me to a cursed bear!
Yes!
No, we didn't mean it.
Didn't mean it? You lying Malakis! You've got Linu wrapped around your fingers, and you're living fat off the villagers in my name!
It's true.
So true, your divinity.
I am not a god, you thieving swine! Give me the antidote for Myrto, or I'll split your heads open! Now be gone! I have the medicine for Myrto. Quick, let's give it to her.
Cassandra?
Shh, rest.
You did it.
That was close.
You need to talk to the villagers.
Listen and obey me. I want glory for you.
Don't listen to her. She ruined my crops and made Myrto sick. She's just as bad as the priestesses. She's no real god.
Get out of here, Mistios!
I cannot thank you enough for saving my daughter, but it may be best if you left.
Tear the statue down to rubble. We don't want chicken killers like you here.
Come on! We're looking for a soldier. Someone with skill.
What the? You!
Don't move! Die, dog!
Now you die!
I have you now!
Die!
Stop fooling around and fight!
This was done by someone. Eh? What's that noise? Eh? You!
Let's see how well you whistle when I knock your teeth out. Τι συνέβη μόλις? Τι γίνεται? What? Who is that? Oh.
Work of a professional.
Look at all these people. What do they need in their lives?
And you think you can deliver that?
Magic.
Thespis, are you acting in another play?
Cassandra! Aristophanes' friend, and my friend too. I'd be nowhere without your support.
I suppose if I hadn't carried you out, you might still be in that tavern.
On the floor!
Thespis had this brilliant idea to put on a play in this town. He's got a reputation as a great actor, so I thought, this could be a huge success.
No, everything is under control. You keep an eye on the ticket sales, my darling Rodant.
I promise you, I know nothing about theater.
Don't be so modest. You'll be known as the hero who made Leonidas and his 300...
The play is about King Leonidas. You know, my family...
Your family can come, of course. I'm sure they'll be proud to see you. Just help me tell that
I'll help Thespis put on the play. The story of Leonidas...
Very well, then. I expect you to deliver.
So what do you need done?
Bring wine! Not for me.
So you think the audience won't listen to the tale of Leonidas unless they're drunk?
They won't be drunk, just...
Where are you keeping the wine?
Well, I had wine, but then the local military commander commandeered... Hey, I should put that in the script. The Persian commander
Then I'll have to recommandeer it myself. Where is this?
He kept the expensive wine and left the rest for his soldiers. An ordinary audience.
If we serve the best wine, we could get a more sophisticated audience. It might be harder to get to, but worth it.
You speak my language! Better wine could mean a more generous crowd.
Where are the two places the wine is being...
Most of it is in the stable of Ares. But the good stuff? That...
I'll take care of everything. it is. The good wine should be in that fort, if the officers haven't drunk it all already.
Take them down! This is where you die! I'll make
Fight me, you spineless scum!
There you are! Stop right there! Nice! Yeah! Guess you don't want to die! Very good fight!
That must be the good wine Thespis mentioned. Oh, this tastes like horse piss. I can't serve this. There must be something better nearby.
Time to say charge! You can't win this!
It's over!
This wine must be good. I should get back to Thespis.
You're not... No! Get back here, scum! Right there!
I found your wine.
Wonderful! Our guests will be in a fun...
I sampled the wine. It's excellent. I'll try selling tickets in the better part of town. Our wealthy patrons won't be disappointed.
So, when will I be able to see this play?
Well, there's a little complication with the cast. Finding them, I mean.
You've lost your actors?
None of them showed up at the last rehearsal. And the time before that, they seemed terribly discouraged. Someone might have been too harsh with them.
No one will get paid if they don't come back.
Exactly. There's 3 of them in all. They're playing Ephialtes, Xerxes, and Vienna.
So, who's playing Leonidas?
I am, of course. I trust no one but myself to carry the starring role.
So, Xerxes, king of the Persians, is in your play?
Yes, and I found a tremendous actor to play him. He plays marvelous villains. He did mention that the Despontian ruins were inspiring him.
Viennikis. That was Leonidas' favorite lieutenant.
Yes, and played by a charming young fellow. A bit of a nervous type, though. I was surprised when he told me he was going gambling in the Great Square here in Elise.
So, Xerxes...
Yes, and I found it...
So the traitor Ephialtes is missing. What a surprise.
Usually, my good friend Tros is dedicated to his craft. But the last time we spoke, he seemed touched by a certain religious fervor. He said he would pray at the spring of Piera.
I hope the actors turn up.
When you find our actors, send them back to me. And do your best to encourage them. Our performance will be terrible if the actors' hearts aren't in it.
And that means no one will pay us. Got it.
αυτόν το ψέμα.
This is terrible. I'm really going to need a Leonidas to get out.
Are you playing the Anikis for Thespis?
I was, but now I can't. I lost all I had gambling with the commander. Now he says I'm his slave until I pay off the debt.
Let's settle this debt.
Oh, thank you.
You want to play another game?
No, well...
I need my friend back. He's due to act in a play.
What's the play?
Leonidas and his 300 Spartans. This...
Ah, a good military play. We need more of those on the stage. Of course, it would be best if they cast...
I'm not!
So here is how it is, Mystios. This Malakas owes me a debt that he's paying off with service. Do...
Let's make a deal. My services...
Works for me. My soldiers used to be stationed at the stable of Evieas. We've relocated since then, but left behind...
Is that all? I'll be back before... should return this to the commander. I found that good luck charm you mentioned. And the wolves you...
Which I'm sure were no problem for a Misthios like you.
You never said this was a sword.
The best kind of luck is a fine blade. Hand it over.
Here you go. I take it we're even?
Yes. This will cover his debt. Now...
We should leave. Follow me.
Do you think that commander will really leave me?
Maybe he won't. But if you're playing the Anikis, you must be ready to defend yourself. A Spartan...
But I'm only a Spartan in a play.
Do you want to convince your audience or not? The Anikis had to live with the fear of being killed every day. Why should it be different?
I see. Knowing that commander could show up at my home any day with 12 men and set spears at my throat...
You're welcome. Now, get back to Thet.
One bit out of line, and I'm taking that bounty on your head.
Give it up! What's it doing?
Thank the gods!
Don't thank them yet. Let's get out of here.
Thank you. I don't think I could have survived much longer.
Why were those Malakias keeping you prisoner?
They were raving, convinced I'm the villains at play. They wanted me to lead them into a dark ceremony and tortured me to recite their spells. Nothing was enough.
You're safe now.
I am, but the witch has plans to harm the citizens of Elise. She says they wronged her, so she poisoned a shipment of supplies for the city.
I'll have to destroy those supplies before they get there.
But now that she knows you're here, she'll leave her hiding place and flee into the wilderness. No one will be safe if she escapes.
I can't let that witch escape. Who knows what she'll do next? That witch is dead. Thanks, Zeus. That horrible witch won't hurt anyone.
Oh, thank you. That delusional hag turned her followers against me. But now that
You'll be fine. You should go on and...
You're right. Xerxes was sure of himself. A god amongst men. I should be...
I'm glad you see it that way. You should get back to...
I will. And thank you.
Happy to have helped, Your Majesty. Hello. Have you come to learn about the mysteries of Hidoni? Sure, I'd like to know. Let's start. Hidoni is the goddess of bliss, and since we all seek... I'm not seeking bliss. I'm seeking an actor. We have no actors here, only teachers and students. Look, his name is Tros. He's an actor working for Thespis. I recall hearing that an actor joined us, but now his name is Hidoni. Like mine, everyone here is Hidoni. Just give me a straight answer. I need to find... I'm sorry. I'm the only one permitted to speak with outsiders. But if you... Fine. Initiate me, Hidoni. Wonderful. You must complete 2 tasks to demonstrate your devotion. First, climb to the top of the waterfall of it. Right. And then what? Then, explore the cave of deepest self-knowledge and... Waterfall dive, cave treasure. This is the waterfall. Now to pick a good spot and jump. That cave must be around here somewhere. Ha! That must be the cave with the treasure inside. That's what I'm looking for. I jumped from the waterfall and found the treasure. Now, will you initiate me? You have initiated yourself. Welcome to the mysteries of Hedony. Hedony, go talk with your brothers and sisters. They'll be happy to meet you. I'll go speak with them now. Are you Tros? I'm looking for an actor named Tros.
What? I had nearly reached the third level of Hedony's godly bliss when you interrupted me.
You get on with that. It's probably best you stay away from acting. Here, are you Tros, the actor?
No.
Good. Otherwise, Thespis is terrible at choosing actors. Hello. Are you Tros, the actor?
You must be new. There are no actors here. Our only role is to be Hedony, to inhabit...
You sound like you know something about the theater.
I wouldn't say I know much about it. I might have studied a little Aristophanes, a little Euripides, Medea.
I'm going to speak with some more hedonists.
That's a good name.
Hello. I'm looking for the...
Oh, an actor. I'd love to be an actor. But my friends...
That's wise advice. Good luck with that. Hello. I'm looking for...
Well, none of us use our old names here, but acting, I know about that. Make the audience laugh when they want to laugh.
And how would you make an audience laugh?
Well, I'd probably slip and fall on a piece of goat's bladder. Works every time.
I see.
I tell them about how much I miss my poor dead goat. And if that...
Thanks for your time.
We should use that name.
You again, Hidoni.
If you aren't the actor Tross, you're certainly good enough to be him.
I'd like to help you, Hidoni. But I...
Picture it. You, up on a stage, showing hundreds of people how wonderful the message of Hidoni is.
That is magnificent. A chance...
Good. Now go report to Thespis at Pelops Market in Elis. And get on with... πληρώνει με χθονία και θηροπτώνει φυλαγρώθηκε η κυρία.
Cassandra, my muse, my helper, the one who saves my posterior.
You've got all your actors, Thespis. Your audience is sated.
Leonidas himself is the problem. Picture it. I was rehearsing a monologue, brandishing my shield, encouraging my soul.
I believe that's with your shield.
No, I'm sure it's under it. But just as I gestured with my shield, I slammed it into my toe. And now
It's a shame you have to cancel the play after so much work, Thespis.
We are not canceling the play. We have to give back people's...
The show must go on.
What? Me?
And I'm no general, but on stage I am. Think of it. You could bring the great man's memory back to life. He could live again through you.
It's my destiny.
Excellent. So, let's do a quick run-through of your lines. You already heard the first part. Come back with your shield, or under it!
On it.
The next part is directed at Xerxes. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods in wine!
I'm pretty sure Leonidas said, drench the gods with their blood.
I know what I wrote. Finally, when you confront the traitor, today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the kings will remember.
Tomorrow is a day the world will remember. Leonidas battled for all of Hellas and its freedom, not just Sparta.
I'm sure you'll get it right. If you like, go rehearse with the rest of the cast. But if you feel ready...
I'll go rehearse with my fellow actors first.
You're back. Good. Your word stuck with me, Misthios. The public will fear and admire my Xerxes.
I'm glad I could inspire you.
As King Xerxes, I'll insult you and the Spartans, the usual. So you reply, the Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we all drench the gods with wine.
I know Thespis loves his wine, but Leonidas said he'd drench the gods with blood.
He's the director. I'm sure you can make his lines work.
Could you remind me of my lines?
As King Xerxes, I'll insult you and the Spartans, the usual. So you reply, the Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I
know
he's the director.
Hitoni, good to see you. There's a lot of people out there, aren't there? I sure hope the good work...
I'm sure it will.
So, I'm Ephialtes the traitor. I'll say, I'm so clever for betraying you and the Spartans. Then you say, today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the kings will remember.
Why would Thespis write that? Leonidas was a king himself.
It's a work of art. Don't take the...
Could we go over my...
So, I'm Ephialtes the traitor. I'll say, I'm...
Why would Thespis...
It's a...
So good to see you. I'm sure you'll make a great Leonidas, seeing as you...
It was nothing.
So in our scene, I'll ask you to advise the troops. Then you answer, come back with your shield...
I'm sure every...
That's what Thespis wrote.
Do you need to rehearse more?
I'm ready.
Welcome to our play, the heroic tale of King Leonidas. And
thank you for being here. Remember that Leonidas was not only a king of Sparta, but the same...
I am the Anikis, lieutenant of the great Leonidas. I will serve my commander, my king. We are outnumbered.
What does the Spartan general have to say to his right-hand man?
Come back with your shield, or under it.
I am Xerxes, king of the Persians. Your puny god means nothing to me. Kneel before my immortal self. You Spartan cur! I will grind you in your...
How will Leonidas reply to his mortal enemy, Xerxes?
The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a...
All right. I'm Ephialtes, exile and traitor. You know I'll bring doom to the Spartan army by revealing... I've defeated your plans, Leonidas.
The traitor dares talk back to his king!
Today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the kings will remember.
Don't worry, my friend. It happens all the time when Thespis tries to write lines. Your performance was fine.
I'm going to talk to that Thespis. Did you hear the crowd? I barely got out of there without a fight. Next time, listen to the advice of people who know what they're talking about. After all, Leonidas...
You never stop performing. I love that. You almost...
Thanks. Maybe I'm more of an actor than I thought.